I'm going to give an overview and honest review of the 500 watt, 520 watt hours power station and the 100 watt solar panel by Rockpals. These products have become a lifesaver at work, with camping, and to protect my family against power outages at our house. I own a video production company, and a lot of our projects require us to go into remote locations that don't have a power source. With a truckload of equipment, having a reliable power source allows me to be confident to go into these locations and keep things charged and run things that need to be run that take electricity. With camping, we love bringing them to help keep our phones and our tablets charged, as well as helping us easily inflate our air mattresses and kayaks for the lake. The best part is, when the power is depleted, I simply plug it into the solar panel and I use the free power of the sun to recharge it. First, let's give an overview of the power station. The power station has 2 AC plugins that give 500 watt power, as well as 5 DC plugins that give between 9 and 12.6 10 amp power. Then you have the 4 USB outputs, with the orange in the small one giving 5 to 9 volts, 2 amp power, and 2 inner ones giving 5 volts, 3.1 amp power. The outer 2 ones are going to give you a quicker charge on your devices. The biggest question I had when first looking at these power stations was, what can I charge on it? What can I run with it? A device like this is great for mobile devices, for fans, for phones, for laptops. I personally use them for our lighting when we're on mobile shoots. But if you still have a question about your personal device, the easiest thing that you can do is look at the charger, look at the output, and compare it to the criteria of each one of these outputs on the Rockpals power station. And if it fits, then it will run great. The second question I had was, how long can I run my device on a power station like this? This question is a little bit harder to answer because it depends on the device. What you can do to figure it out is look at the charger again and figure out how much watts it takes. If it doesn't give the watts, then simply multiply the output volts by the amp and that'll give you the watts that it requires. Then divide the watts that it requires from 0.85 and multiply that by 520 watt hours that this device can put out. So what's my honest review of the Rockpals 500 watt, 520 watt hour power station? Honestly, at first look, it's very durable. Very well put together with hard plastics and metals. Usability couldn't be easier. You just plug it in and press whatever button you're plugged into. The battery is very powerful, and with our personal experience, I found that it's very accurate to the specifications given by Rockpals. The only downfall, in my opinion, is you can't charge your devices while the power station itself is being charged. In most situations, this wouldn't really matter. But if you're relying on a power station long term, this could get annoying, having to wait for it to be charged by a solar panel before you can charge your devices. In my situation, I'm only going to be using it for day-long production shoots or for at the most a week-long camping trip. And in those cases, this has more than enough power for what I need. Now let's take a look at the Rockpals 100 watt solar panel version 2. At first look, I was really impressed with how it was put together. The ingenuity behind how it folds, and even on the back, you have stands in this amazing pocket kit, which is actually water resistant to hold all your cables. Me personally, I'm a case geek. I don't put my gear in anything that I don't think that will support it. And when I got this, I was very well impressed, and I say it's a win by Rockpals and how well this product is put together. So let's do a simple overview of the solar panel. It couldn't be more easy to use. It has a connected cable that you pull out and connect right into your power station. Red to red, black to black. From there, you just sit back and let it charge. Some of the cooler features that really sold me on this solar panel is that it has a higher conversion efficiency, which basically means you get more converted sunlight powering your power stations or device. Also, if you're in a bind and don't have time to charge your power station, this has 2 outputs, a 24 watt and 18 watt output. It's not going to charge everything, but will work great on smaller devices like cell phones. So as an honest review, I really have nothing bad to say about this solar panel. I love the ingenuity of how well it's put together, how easy it is to use, and the power conversion efficiency and the faster charge you get from it. My family and I just took both these products down to southern Utah, Arizona, and Nevada, and they both work phenomenally on keeping our devices charged, filling up our air mattresses, and really anything else that we needed electricity for. After getting these 2 products, I really like the Rockpals brand. and will continue purchasing from them in the future.